After visiting the famous animal reserves in Tanzania, starting here at the Maasai Mara, we then visited the incredible Serengeti and onto the Ngorongoro crater. From here we head back to our base in Arusha in Tanzania to the Snakes campsite, from where we will go to the port city of Dar es Salaam, where we will then cross the water into Zanzibar, after which we head to Malawi.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Katie. Happy birthday to you. Hooray!
Sunday the 29th of April, and we are back in Tanzania, in Arusha, and we're going to have a look at the museum and then the Maasai village.
We go to the...
Adjacent to the Snakes campsite is a Maasai cultural museum where we took a personal guided tour with a real Maasai warrior, where he explained their traditions, from how they build their mud boomers to male and female circumcision.
And the second is circumcised, but not yet. That is, she's married. So they have
Today is Sunday the 29th of April 2012, and we've just been to a little Maasai museum, and now they're going to take us to a little Maasai village. We've got our own tour guide
The
here.
traditional Maasai lifestyle centres around their cattle, which constitute their primary source of food. The measure of a man's wealth is in terms of cattle and children. A herd of 50 cattle is respectable, and the more children, the better.
So here we are in the Maasai village. Unfortunately, there's no adults here. They're all out either collecting water or tending animals. But there's lots of kids. Well, today is Sunday the 29th of April, and we've left Arusha and we're heading past Mt Kilimanjaro to the port city of Dar es Salaam, after which we'll get a ferry across to Zanzibar. And look at these huge open plains here on our way.
We are now passing through huge fields of sisal plants, which look like giant pineapples. Tanzania is the second largest producer of sisal fibre in the world, behind Brazil, involving over 2 million small Tanzanian farmers. A few years ago here in Tanzania, farmers planted tough, drought-resistant sisal plants alongside their maize, so even when their cereal crops wilted in the fields during the drought times, the sisal plants thrived for processing into fibre. Luckily, the current boom in global demand for sisal fibre has come exactly at the right time for these farmers across Tanzania. Many have seen their livelihoods raised substantially. With the demise of asbestos and fiberglass, sisal is once again in vogue. Traditionally used for making ropes and twines, the fibre is now used to reinforce plastics in car interiors. It's used for roofing materials, piping and fiberboard. It is also an essential component for strengthening paper pulp.
Well, today is Tuesday, the 1st of May 2012, and we're here in Dar es Salaam, and we're catching these Tut-Tuts to a ferry, to a small ferry, on our way to Zanzibar.
We now leave our big vehicle here in Dar es Salaam for Zanzibar. We first have to cross the bay on a car ferry using these local taxi Tut-Tuts to get to the main ferry terminal for our 40-minute Catamaran journey to Zanzibar.
Okay, here we are at the ferry, and all our Tut-Tuts are here.
You take this.
And then we're going to get onto a ferry here port.
Okay.
Dar es Salaam, here in Tanzania, is located on a natural harbour and consequently is a big port city. The name Dar es Salaam's Arabic translation is Harbour of Peace and is the hub of the Tanzanian transportation system, as all of the country's main railways and several highways originate in or near the city. Dar es Salaam has an eclectic mix of Swahili, German, Asian and British architecture, reflecting its colonial past. Today, Dar es Salaam is the largest city in Tanzania with a population of 2.5 million. It is also Tanzania's richest city and regionally important economic centre and is the gateway to Zanzibar.
Well, this is Faustine, our Tut-Tut driver. And how long have you been a Tut-Tut driver?
Yeah, it's okay.
How long for? How many years? Tut-Tut driver?
Yeah, 4
4 years?
Yeah, 4
Good. Yes, we're now getting out of the ferry.
We now board these almost brand new catamarans for the journey to the island of Zanzibar.
Well, we're now on a big catamaran, going for a 2-hour journey across to Zanzibar.
Built in Western Australia for their Tanzanian operators, these very high quality and well maintained air-conditioned catamarans are a fast and safe way to get to Zanzibar. The company has a fleet of 8 vessels. Zanzibar's main industries are spices, raffia and of course tourism. In particular, the islands produce cloves, nutmeg, cinnamon and pepper. For this reason, the islands are sometimes called the Spice Islands. The beautiful islands of Zanzibar have a colourful history. The Portuguese Empire was the first European power to gain control of Zanzibar and retained it for nearly 200 years.
Well, we've just arrived here in Zanzibar.
We have arrived here at Stone Town, which was the old capital of Zanzibar. The heart of Stone Town mostly consists of a maze of narrow alleys lined by houses, shops, bazaars and mosques. Since most streets are too narrow for cars, the town is crowded with bicycles and motorbikes. Today, Stone Town is a major tourist attraction.
This is the restaurant we're going to have lunch at. Well, I'm in Stone Town and I'm walking down a little alley. I'm going to try and change some money. So apparently it's around the corner to the right. Let's hope so anyway. Ah, there it is. There's a container and they build a house around it, look. Okay, well we've arrived here at Sunset Beach Bungalows in Zanzibar. We're going to spend a few days on the beach. Today is Wednesday the 2nd of May 2012 and we're here at Zanzibar having breakfast with these beautiful ladies here and on the beautiful beach and at a beautiful resort.
Zanzibar has some of the most remarkable beaches in East Africa. Here you will find brilliant white beaches lapped by warm turquoise waters of the Indian Ocean, which is a perfect place to relax, soak up the sun and take a break.
Well, today is Thursday the 3rd of May 2012 and we're here in Zanzibar and we're going for a spice tour.
And here we are, the spice tour. Last day, May the 4th.
This is Big Boy, he's going to take us for a spice tour now.
Yeah. That's basically.
How long have you been doing this?
A long time, maybe like 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
And I speak 7 languages.
He speaks, and your brother is in Queensland.
Queensland.
Wow.
I speak French, English, Spanish, my brother.
Oh, very good.
Zanzibar is often referred to as the Spice Islands. Here, Big Boy is showing us the turmeric plant, the lipstick plant, star fruits, and peppercorn from the peppercorn tree. We're continuing our walk, seeing, smelling, and tasting the variety of spices. Here, Big Boy is explaining to us all about lemongrass, jackfruit, custard apples, and how to get cinnamon sticks from the cinnamon tree.
Oh, there's the sap there, look, coming out. Iodine sap. So that was a natural iodine plant. When he rubbed it on his palm, it became white.
We continue on being shown Zanzibar's coffee plants, vanilla tree that produces vanilla pods. We're shown the aloe vera plant and the ylang ylang tree, also known as a perfume tree.
See? So you give a hand, give you some for smelling. This is the ylang ylang. You put very tiny, it's strong. Dogo jiji. Sorry?
What is it?
Nutmeg.
Ah, nutmeg.
That is muscat nuts in Dutch.
Ah, this is nutmeg.
Muscat nuts, yeah.
That's a nutmeg tree. Anne is having a beautiful necklace, handmade for her. And now Anne is getting a ring. And a bracelet. Look at this. Wow. Here we have a necklace, a bracelet, and a ring. All handmade.
And finally, we're shown by our guide Big Boy the ginger plant, the cocoa tree used to make chocolate, of course pineapples, and cloves, which was one of Zanzibar's most famous exports.
Aha. This is the coconut meat. This is the coconut water. Now we're all given hats. The girls have got a little hat, the guys have got a hat, and the guys are also getting a tie.